Hey guys, my name is Sheikh, and this is my MIC Capstone Project. My project is titled Microbial Warfare, the Role of the Microbiome in Antibiotic Resistance. Now, before I get into the actual presentation, I wanted to ask you all a question. How many times have you heard a doctor, whether you were just attending the doctor because you were feeling sick, or you were shadowing a doctor or a dentist or any kind of practitioner, and you heard them say, I'll prescribe you the antibiotics so you feel better. Probably pretty often, right? See, antibiotics are absolutely crucial in the field of healthcare. They ensure that bacterial infections are treated effectively and that patients can recover quickly. However, there's a hidden battle taking place within our bodies that threatens the effectiveness of these life-saving drugs. Now, this hidden battle involves the gut microbiome, as we all know in this course, a complex community of trillions of microorganisms living in our digestive tract. These tiny inhabitants play vital roles in our health, and while these microorganisms are essential for our digestion, immunity, and overall health, they can also harbor something bad, which are antibiotic resistance genes. If you didn't know, about 70% of our immune cells are located in the gut and constantly interacting with their microbiome. This means that our gut can become a gut resistome, which means it is a reservoir for antibiotic resistance bacteria. And this, as it sounds, is not very good. Now, when we take antibiotics, they don't just target harmful bacteria causing infection, they also affect the beneficial bacteria that are in our gut, and this can lead to the rise of resistant bacteria. And these bacteria can transfer their resistance genes to other bacteria through a process known as horizontal gene transfer. Horizontal gene transfer is a fascinating yet concerning process where bacteria exchanges genetic material, including antibiotic resistant genes, with one another. And a few of the ways include conjugation, transformation, and transduction. As you can see in this picture here, these are the three main ways. And this makes it increasingly difficult to eliminate resistant strains. And according to a study that was conducted by the National Institutes of Health, gut bacteria can exchange resistant genes, and this makes it harder to eliminate resistant strains. And this highlights about how important it is to understand the microbiome's role in the overall idea of antibiotic resistance. Now, looking at this from a more practical viewpoint beyond the scientific standpoint, the rise of antibiotic-resistant bacteria poses significant challenges as resistant infections are harder to treat. And this leads to longer hospital stays, and this can also lead to higher medical costs and overall results on an economic burden. And the one thing that we always want to avoid, it leads to increased mortality. And an implication of all of this is that it can lead to the return of the pre-antibiotic era. And if you're wondering what that means, just like the old days where simple infections could be deadly, antibiotic resistance can lead to this yet again. And in order for us to combat this, we need to develop new strategies. And these can include the development of new antibiotics, implementing probiotics and prebiotics, where probiotics can maintain the current healthy gut microbiome, and prebiotics can feed the current gut microbiome and make it further develop and become more healthy, specifically feeding the beneficial bacteria. And lastly, public education. So this can help the public understand the importance of antibiotic use and the impact of antibiotics on their microbiome, and also help them understand when antibiotics are necessary and also when it is overused as well. Now, to sum this up, this all starts with you. Integrating these new strategies and understanding the role of the gut microbiome in antibiotic resistance can help us take proactive steps in order to preserve the efficiency of of viral medication. And I urge all of you to consider the impact of antibiotics on your gut microbiome and support efforts to promote responsible antibiotic use. Together, we can preserve the effectiveness of these life-saving drugs. Thank you. Here are my references. Have a great day.